user-friendly self-service interface. You will not want everything to be done by the cloud service provider. So the automated provisioning and deprovisioning is a factor which comes under the service management. They are going to multiply and expand faster than the client are going to get the service. Hello students, welcome to the next session of Cloud Computing and Big Data Analytics. I am Dr. Soumyashri from Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram College. In this session, I am going to explain you about the management of the cloud services. How does the cloud services are going to be managed by the service providers? All right. The service management system provides you the visibility, what you need to get the service from the cloud computing, control over the services you obtain, and automation needed for efficient cloud delivery. Okay, if you are a cloud service provider, you need the visibility, control over your service to the client, and the automation of some of the services like updation and other types of services needs to be updated or automated for efficient cloud delivery. That means if the customers need to be satisfied, you need to have all these management factors to be considered. Okay. To simplify or to efficiently manage the cloud service, do you want to know if it is the service you need to manage, what are the benefits or what are the requirements of service management is? It simplifies user interaction with the IT. The proper service management in cloud provides the customer to have a simplified interaction with the service provided by the provider. Okay, user-friendly self-service interface. You will not want everything to be done by the cloud service provider, isn't it? It is wanted that some of the services must be done or some of the work must be done by us only. If I am a user, I don't want everything to be controlled by only the service provider. I want some of the freedom to exercise some of the services by myself. The service management must look upon for user-friendly self-service, okay, which accelerates time to value. As you know, time is important in today's world. That means you must, if you are a provider, you must have control over the services. Along with that, you must give some simple task factors to interact with your service by the customer. There must be simplification of the services for the client. For all these things, you need to have a proper management of the services, isn't it? Then the service catalog, the service management provides you a service catalog. That means how they are going to give you the service, what are the services you can exercise by yourself, and other such things will be given in form of a written document which is called as the service catalog. It enables the standards which drive consistent service delivery. Along with the services they are going to provide to the customer, the catalog also provides you the hint of how does the service will be provided consistently without any drop in the quality. All right. A service management system enables policies. It enables policies to lower cost with provisioning. You know about the provisioning and deprovisioning. The proper cloud service management, which enable the policies to lower cost for provisioning. That means automated provisioning and deprovisioning. You need the automated provisioning and deprovisioning. What is the necessity of this automated facility is, sometimes you may have hired some service from a cloud provider, say Amazon or Google. You have taken a service from that cloud provider for a time being. Say, for my project, I need a software, or I need a SaaS service for 6 months. When the 6 months is over, I don't need that software anymore. What I have to do? If I am a user, I want that when the service ends, it must be released. Or if I am a provider, what I expect is there will be a subscription fee. As you know, in the mobile service or anywhere, when the subscription time period duration closes, automatically services will be ended, isn't it? Services will be stopped for you until you refresh the subscription, isn't it? In the same way, cloud also gives the service based on the subscription fee, or they will get the amount for providing the service. In such a case, when the period ends, say 6 months or 3 months or 1 year or 360 days, 90 days or 120 days, like this, when the time duration ends, there must be a provision of automatically deprovisioning the service by to the customer. When he continues his subscription to your service, again automatic provision must be done for the service taken by the customer. So the automated provisioning and deprovisioning is a factor which comes under the service management, which speeds the service delivery. You need not to check. If you have 100 clients, you need not to check each time what is the subscription period of this client, this client, this client for all the 100 clients. Instead, automatically the service management will go on provisioning and deprovisioning the customer based on the time period. All right. Along with that, provisioning policies, it allows you to incur the policies, allows you to release and reuse the assets as it has been automatically provisioned and deprovisioned. The service which gets deprovisioned from a customer will be reused by some other client, so that the asset will be reused multiple times without wasting their investment, service providers investment. Okay. Along with that, another factor which drives the service management is increase the system administrator productivity. This proper service management technique will gives you the hint of how does the administrator of the service must handle the complex situations. So these are some of the factors. It allows the administrator to move from management to a service management. Management is different from that of service management. The perspective of management is different because the entire management concentrates only on the benefit, advantages, benefits, investment they need to do, all those things. Whereas service management concentrates on quality of service. How does the service will be provided qualitatively as well as quantitatively to the customers. Okay, this will be provided by a service management. Okay, the cloud services are managed either by the in-house team if it is a public cloud or private cloud. If an enterprise has obtained a service from a service provider, the cloud services can be managed by an in-house team. The enterprise may construct their own team to manage the services taken by the service providers, because it is not mandatory that if I am an enterprise, if I am having a enterprise, I need to take the service from only one cloud. I can get the service from multiple clouds. In such a case, the management of the service is also important. This can be done with the help of an in-house team. Team within the organization can be taken the responsibility, or it can be given to the cloud brokers. Okay, so what does the cloud brokers will do is, they are like intermediaries which helps the client as well as the service provider. How they are going to help both of these, client as well as the service provider, we'll look into that. Okay, a very service oriented approach, this is a service oriented approach, needs a mechanism. You need a mechanism to enable the discovery and endpoint resolution. Okay, what does it suggest is, the service oriented approach needs a particular method to discover and solve the problems. You must be able to solve the problems. It may be in-house team or from the help of a cloud broker or cloud brokerage, anything you can call it. Broker will be an intermediate person, okay, or intermediate mechanism. So this in-house team or cloud brokers will need a mechanism to enable the discovery and endpoint resolution. What are the types of service you can obtain from a service provider? Next is registry or repository technology provides this, where service delivery is inside the firewall. You are providing a inside firewall to the cloud so that you can get a better service with the help of a cloud broker. You can even have an in-house team, but cloud broker helps you to have a registry or repository of technology. The cloud broker will keep the list of the services that can be obtained from different clouds. Like he'll be having a catalog or the directory, whatever you can call it, or a repository which provides you the different types of services provided by different cloud providers, so that you need not to search too much for the efficient cloud service. Rather, the cloud broker will help you in this situation. Okay, cloud services which are delivered across the firewall. If you have a firewall in your organization, if the services are to be delivered across the firewall, need something similar along with in-house team, something you need to cross the firewall and get the services from the cloud. You need a cloud broker. So cloud broker acts as a third party that serves the possible services you can obtain from the list of service providers. Like you have cloud services, maybe a SaaS, PaaS, yes. If you give the requirements to the cloud broker, a third party, the cloud broker, service broker will help you to identify, access, check the performance, check the security, and check the policy of different service providers. The cloud service broker will help you in all these points to get a better service in the cloud. Okay, so service consumer or aggregator will be the party here. Here we have the services which are listed by the cloud service providers. The cloud service broker helps the service consumer or aggregator to get a proper service from the listed service providers. Okay. If you look into the necessity of the cloud brokers, getting the service broker will gives you more chances for the success in cloud computing. How does it provides you the benefit of profit in case of getting the service from the cloud broker is, as the cloud service multiply and expand, they are going to multiply and expand faster than the client are going to get the service. It is greater than the ability of the cloud consumer or cloud client. Since the more services have been added on to the present cloud provider, the cloud provider goes on adding extra services to the cloud. The consumer or the client may not be aware of the services that have been added to the cloud, but the cloud broker will help you to manage or govern these extra services or expanded services provided by the cloud providers. Okay. Along with that, the growth of service brokerage business, the service brokerage business has been growing, will increase. What is the benefit factor in using the cloud brokerage is, will increase the ability of cloud consumers to use services in a trustworthy manner. As I said in the previous presentation or previous slide, the broker is going to check all the factors needed to get a service, better service, like checking the policies, checking the security factor, checking the efficiency of the cloud provider or cloud, all cloud service, all these things will be checked by the cloud broker, which helps you to have a more able service by the cloud. Okay. If you are not aware of how does you get the service, even cloud broker will help you to get the services from the cloud as well. Okay. Cloud service providers are expected to begin to partner with cloud brokerage. They will partner with cloud brokerage so that they can ensure that they can deliver the better service to the consumer. Whatever may be the cloud, whoever may be the client, the final thing the client needs is a better service for the money they have invested, isn't it? For this, we need the cloud broker. These cloud brokers or intermediaries will help companies choose the right platform. I am a new one. I am a new enterprise. I am going to enter into the cloud service market as a client, as a consumer. I may not be aware of the services provided by different service providers. When I am a newer to this service, I want to know which is the better service given by which cloud provider. Maybe Amazon, Google or any other cloud provider. I have to get a service better than anything else, isn't it? What I need is the better service. How do I get the better service is if you get the help of some cloud brokers. As we have general brokers. How do you get the benefit from the brokers is, if you want to buy a car, what you can do is, you don't know where is the better car available. You may get hundreds of cars, but you don't know whether it is certified, whether you can purchase it. It won't give any problem. It is not a problematic car. You may not know that. How do you get to know is, you will get into a brokerage and tells you that I need this type of car in this budget. So what does the brokerage or broker will do is, he will get you the list of cars in your budget with the features you have told, and you can choose by the set of cars list they have given. In the same way, the cloud brokers gives you the insight of the cloud computing or the cloud service provided by different providers, which will help you to choose the right platform for your service, deploy app or application across multiple clouds. If this service or database service, it is not good at this cloud service, it is better with other organization or better cloud, another cloud. Then you can choose multiple clouds. One service from one of the cloud, another service from another cloud. Like that, you can go for multiple clouds and even provide a cloud arbitrage services. You can arbitrarily choose the clouds from the set of clouds that allow end user. It will allow the end user of your enterprise to shift between platform. You can shift between different platform to capture the best pricing. You can get the best pricing by the help of the cloud broker. Okay, better service and best price with the best service. Okay, you can have multiple cloud environment. All these features, you may not be aware of that, but with the help of cloud brokers, you got to know that you can have these many services. So this adds the factor or this adds the points to the benefit of cloud computing to your enterprise. Like you have a TrueView which acts as a cloud broker which helps in selecting the set of database services like Rails server, PostgreSQL server. They have the list of database servers available in the cloud. You can choose from any of the server or you can choose multiple cloud services so that it will benefit you more than getting service without the cloud broker. So this cloud service broker or the cloud broker will give you set of opportunities. What are the set of opportunities a cloud broker will provide you is, it gives you the chance of cloud service intermediaries. That means building services on the top of an existing cloud. You can build a set of services on top of the existing cloud platform, such as additional security. You can have your own security measures. You can have your own security system on the present service you are obtaining or you are getting from a service provider. Or you can incur additional management capabilities from your own enterprise or own organization. Along with that, you can have the aggregation of clouds. You can aggregate the customer services over multiple cloud platform. As I said, you can combine, you can mix up the cloud services from different platforms. Along with that, you can have cloud service arbitrage. What is the meaning of the term cloud service arbitrage is? So you can have the flexibility of the services and opportunities and choices. You can have flexibility in getting a service. You can get a service for 6 months from one of the cloud provider. You can get another service for 1 year from some other cloud provider. There is no fixed rule that you must get the service for only this much time, only these services must be obtained. You can have flexibility in getting the service and you can have multiple opportunities and more choices when you choose the cloud brokerage, and fostering competition between the clouds. As you go on to multiple clouds, they compete with each other to give a better service to the clients. Okay, here we have the cloud integration and aggregation opportunity. So you can have software deployment plus distribution, cloud service aggregation. You can aggregate the multiple services. Enterprise application integration. You can build the security system over it. The cloud service integration. You can integrate it, aggregate it. You can distribute over the different level of management. And enterprise application integration. You can integrate all these things, whether it is a public cloud or private cloud. You can combine multiple facilities with the help of the cloud brokers. Along with this, these services are like services which are under one roof, except that they are aggregated. You are having multiple services, but they are aggregated. They are not independent. They are aggregated to provide you a single service. This flexibility of cloud brokerage is important. Why it is important? The cloud broker will give you the flexibility which allows you to have the work or task such as getting the multiple email services from a cloud through one service provider, or providing a credit scoring. You will have to collect the credit scoring service that checks multiple scoring agencies and selects the best one. Suppose you want your enterprise to be scored or rated on a website. You have to choose which are the websites where your enterprise will be rated. As you know, everything is going online today. If you want to review a benefit or review about an organization, what you will do is, you will go for rating agencies. You will visit the website of rating agencies to get the rating of that particular organization, to know how does the organization is. For example, if you take the example of the tourism, what you can do is, if you have a hotel in a tourism spot, say Munnar or Ooty or Mysuru, anywhere, if it is a tourist spot and you have a hotel, now the facility has been given to book the hotels, isn't it? What I can do, I want the organizations to rate my hotel. What are the organizations? You can take IBIBO, or you can take the Make My Trip, or any other rating agencies or applications which gives you the review of your hotel. Okay, they'll give you the rating, or there may be some other rating agencies which give you the rate. Or if it is a share market, share price will depend on the rate of the organization. The organization wants to have a rate to be given by the rating agencies. How does the rating agencies will be chosen is by the help of the cloud broker. All right. The ability to federate an application. You can have the ability of supplying the application across multiple clouds, service across multiple clouds will become important when one service going down will give you the migration to other. If some service is going down, you can choose another platform which provides you a better service than the present cloud provider. How do you know which is the better provider than this? I'm not satisfied with the service of this cloud provider. What I can do, when it is down, you can migrate to other, and the service broker will just simplify the task of migrating to other platform. If I'm not able to cope up with the service provided by cloud, I feel that the service is not as I expected, I can migrate to another platform. Without the brokerage, it will be difficult to choose a better service. I may not know which is the better service than I'm using now. What I can do is, I'll go to the cloud broker which help me to list out the better service I'm going to get with the help of the cloud broker. Okay, you can have the cloud aggregation, managing the cloud, and cloud enablement. That means enhancing the platform infrastructure to support the cloud management requirement. The cloud interoperability or cloud brokerage will help in the task of cloud aggregation, cloud management, as well as cloud enablement. All right. If you discuss more about the cloud brokers, so cloud brokers will enable you to have federated clouds. Federated clouds is the multiple services combined under a single platform or governed by a single agency like a government. Okay, federation is where it is governed by someone else. Okay, this is the federated cloud. Okay, it is mandated by recently by United States government. A site must be created with multiple services that are pre-screened to meet government procurement guidelines. There must be a single website which gives multiple services to the customers or the citizens of the country, so that the new site is expected to cut the red tape. The administration intervention in the service provision will be reduced, which gives the better service to the customer. If I am a citizen of a country and I have some work in the government agency, as we know, it takes too much time by the bureaucrats to do simple tasks. So the government of US thought that instead of having multiple services for multiple tasks or multiple websites or web pages for multiple tasks, let us have a single site for all the services we are going to provide. Like for example, if it is Government of India, it is going to make one site for everything, like getting the Aadhaar, getting the voter ID, getting the PAN card, or getting the ration card, anything. Every service provided by the government to the common man will be constructed or will be given under one roof or under one site, so that the work of the citizen will be reduced by efficiently, so that they will get benefited by these services. It may not be available in India right now, but it is available in US, which gives you the glimpse of the federated clouds. Okay, the new site will reduce the administration of the bureaucrats and make it easier for government agencies to quickly deploy the latest technology. They'll use the latest technology to provide better services to the citizens of the country. Okay, it is a good move which reduces the stress level of the citizens and help the citizens to complete their work in less time when compared to the offline work or getting different certificates from different sites. All these services will be combined and given as the federated cloud. All right. So the cloud broker will help in integrating all these services. Okay. This entire architecture can be called as one type of cloud broker. It is not providing services by itself, but it is working as a third party to integrate or aggregate the multiple services like Southworks, other services from the different agencies will be combined to a single platform. All right. Along with that, the cloud brokers will help in building a grid of clouds. There will be set of clouds. The federated cloud can be termed as a seamless grid of academic private clouds. It is more helpful for the students with academic sites which are combined by different universities. Suppose I am a student, I am staying in India and I want to get the certificate, a degree certificate or certification from some of the universities in the US. But that service is not available for me right now. Now what I can do is the Federated Cloud will give you the grid of academic private clouds. There will be private clouds generated in private organizations, okay, or private universities. Say there are so many universities in America or England, UK, United Kingdom, Australia. They'll have different web pages or sites for different university. You have to search each and every website of each and every university to get the list of degrees offered by those universities, isn't it? If I want to get the degree from MYSURU University or Mangalore University or Kuvempu or VTU, what I have to do right now is I have to visit each university separately and get the list of the degrees they are offering for the students. What happens if it is all combined under one federated cloud? Isn't it beneficial? You can get the list of all the degrees given by all the universities. If I want to make a degree or master degree in biotechnology or biochemistry or some other specialized degree, I may not know in which university that service is available, that degree is available. With this federated cloud and virtualized resources which are built around open standards, and it focuses on the requirements of the scientific community. Along with this degree, it will give you the summarized output of the research done by the scientists of different universities. Along with degrees, you can get the insight of all the inventions made under different private agencies or universities. This is also possible with the help of the cloud broker. All these things will make the cloud brokerage more important than getting the service by our own without knowing much about the cloud market or cloud services. You can get the benefit from this cloud brokerage to get a better service from the cloud providers. In the next session, I'm going to explain about the cloud stack. What is cloud stack? What are the benefits of cloud stack and other concepts? All right. Thank you.